Hey there. Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneur Rescue Mission. Today's topic is we're actually going to do a super short and sweet episode, but today's topic is all about how to build consistent routines, even though staying consistent feels impossible. Okay. The majority of us, right, as humans, we're all human, we're imperfectly perfect just the way that we are. We all struggle with really staying consistent with a lot of the habits and goals that we set out to achieve. And it can be really, really tough, but there are different things that we can do. And so, in this short little nugget video, I'm going to share a few things around this, right? You don't need to overhaul your whole entire life, right, to actually be able to stay on track and have progress. But I really want to give you some different tools and some tips to really help you create some routines that will stick, no matter how crazy life gets, right? Because I get it, guys. We all go through ups and downs. Things pop up, things happen that we haven't planned for, and it happens to all of us. Okay. So I just want to kick it off first with why consistency feels so difficult. So, consistency really feels so difficult. When we're overwhelmed, right? When we have a lot going on. We start with good intentions, we're crushing the week, we're doing all these good things. But then, right, midweek, things start to pile up. Maybe people have canceled calls or, different things and whatever it is, right? So it can feel difficult at times when the things don't turn out exactly as you planned. And so it can be tough to bob and weave. So it's really about setting realistic expectations, okay? And bobbing and weaving and working with your lifestyle as things pop up, okay? The next thing that I want to dig into is starting small. Okay. A lot of times when we do want to make changes in our life, drinking a ton more water, working out every day, reading every day. In fact, lately, one of my challenges, I want to be writing every single day, 1,000 words. Let's start small, right? One of the most effective ways to build consistency is to start small. Okay. When we start small, that is when we make those small little steps and build. Okay. So instead of, let's say you have a health goal and you're like, I'm going to go to the gym every day and I'm going to do this and I'm going to be there for like an hour. Guys, start smaller. In fact, even Scott and I, we don't go to the gym for an hour. We actually go for like 35 minutes to 40 minutes. And that's so doable and achievable for many people, right? You don't have to go for the full hour. It's kind of like those little things that you do within that, time. Um, Start small. Okay. So if you want to make a big impact in your business, let's say that you want to grow your network on LinkedIn and you really want to expand all the connections that you have. Okay, great. Let's start by connecting with a few people each and every day. Okay. Instead of just overwhelming us. So small steps lead to big results over time. And also, small steps are good, right? They don't cause the overwhelm with all the big, massive changes that happen. Okay. Now, the next is time blocking. Okay. So, time blocking is huge. And in fact, Scott, my husband, really helped me with this concept whenever I was juggling multiple businesses. At one point in my life, I was doing real estate, coaching, consulting, VA work, online business management, website building. I was doing a little bit of everything. Okay. And the concept of time blocking was a foreign concept to me. I did not know what that is. But time blocking is where you dedicate specific chunks of time in your day to certain tasks. And by prioritizing those different things and prioritizing that time, you're making sure that you're protecting that time and you're better able to stick to the routine that you set out to do. So, for example, I started setting aside time to work on my business, right? CEO days, right? I would block out time where clients couldn't book calls. I wasn't doing coaching calls left and right. I wasn't jumping here, there, and everywhere. I had that time protected to work on my business. Another way that I time blocked was choosing specific days to get projects done, right? I know, again, with someone, someone who has ADHD, I don't shift gears very well. So I don't want to be doing a coaching call and then 2 seconds later have to shift gears and then go build a website. And then 2 seconds later have to shift, and jump on another coaching call. That's not a productive use of my time. Okay, that's a way to drive me crazy. So, time blocking can also help, especially people who, again, have those really devoted, focused times. Really helps map out your most productive, times when you're able to get things done. Okay. The next is, like I mentioned, right? There's different tools, right, to stay on track. I obviously use a lot of project management tools. Trello is one of my favorite to keep organized. But there are also other tools. In fact, let me see, I can do a screen share if you guys are watching. If you guys are listening, I'm just going to do a screen share there's an app called Streaks. And so this one is actually one that I have not tried out yet, but it's pretty awesome. I mean, it looks pretty good. But this is basically an app that you can get for your iPhone, even on your computer, things like that. And you basically create a habit. Okay, so something that you want to stay consistent with. So, for example, it could be walk 5,000 steps today, could be run 5 kilometers, could be to take the dog for a walk each day, don't smoke, brush your teeth, like different things like that. And this app will actually send you reminders, and it gives you the ability to actually add, if you did the task or not. So that's a cool way to kind of keep you on track. There's another one called Habitbull. Okay, so this one is also a premium tracker. It shows you, what you were able to do. Again, the goal is that you stay consistent and you crush your goals. So those are just a few different tools. Additionally, I know a lot of people, again, just going back to, just really if you struggle to focus sometimes and you need a little bit more accountability, there is an app called FocusMate where you can schedule, right? In fact, I could go and pre-schedule every single Friday, for example, at the same time. I could schedule blocks of time in FocusMate, and what it does is it actually holds that appointment when it's time for me to, have my FocusMate session. I'll click the button in the app. So it's focusmate.com, one word. It's actually on the desktop. When you click, it'll open up a window and you'll actually meet with another person who is looking to get something done. And it could be anything, right? I've had med students on there. I've had a woman who wanted to clean her house, another entrepreneur, all kinds of different people. And what happens is you set your intentions at the top of the 50 minutes. So it's in 50-minute sprints. And you say, all right, well, here's what I want to get done. You set intentions. You can mute your video. You can, turn your video on or off. And then what you do is at the end of that 50 minutes, an alarm will go off. And then you do a quick little recap. Hey, how'd it go? Did you get it done? It's just that little extra accountability. And I know my husband laughs at me. He thinks I'm goofy for, enjoying that. But it's just like that body doubling, right? That, having someone else, actively doing a task and feeling like you're a little bit more accountable to getting it done. If that helps you out, let's use the tools that are available to us. Okay. So, like I said, this was a short, sweet, to the point episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. What kind of tools are you using, right? What's helping you stay on track and stay consistent? And if you guys want to learn more, obviously you can check out thetimetogrowcom. Got lots of fun resources there, and hope you guys have a great